the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Cairo Santos.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Man, this game is tough as nails. Alright. So about this this pass rush in this game. I mean, it's tough. I don't think it's necessarily the pass rush itself. I think the line has a lot to do with the pass rush. I won't call it overpowered. It's just sometimes the linemen, they miss assignments. This game right here, this guy primarily played man defense, but the good thing is he wasn't man bumping, so I could still try to get some passes off. But he's a lineman the way he's, I think he was playing like nickel wide, and I couldn't, even when I double team, I was trying to double team Cox, but every time I double team Cox, the wide lineman always beats either my tight end that I block on the edge or my outside tackle gets beat. So sometimes when I drop back to throw the ball, I don't have time to throw the ball because they're always getting beat. It could be a rating thing with my tackle, I don't know. But I always know it's always on the right side of my line, so I think it's probably just my weakest tackle out there to keep getting beat all the time. As you can see the amount of time he just has to throw the ball just now. It's just nobody was open outfield. So like, I don't mind the pass rush. You know, I really don't mind it. It's just man, defense can be tough if you don't have fast wide receivers. Because this guy right here just try to beat me. I don't know who this guy is. I know he's fast. I don't know his name. Eagles fans probably know who he is. Like, he has a slot running the streak. And another thing I noticed too on defense is you can't push your line backwards. Every time I try to push my defense backwards to play over to basically just give space, give cushion is the right word. Every time I try to give cushion, my safeties switch positions. I think that's a flaw in the game. So in other words, you can't really, you know, align your guys correctly, because I know he wants to throw the streak off the slot, and I try to give cushion. Anytime I give cushion, my safeties rotate. They switch positions, and when they do that, they don't just switch positions and take each other's role. When they switch positions, they're still playing their original positions. When you snap the ball, they do a crisscross, and that can leave me, like, you know, I could give up big plays over the top. So it's almost like they don't want you to move your defense. It's a strange thing. I don't know if you guys noticed it yet, because I don't really see anybody. All I've seen people bump, but I haven't seen a lot of people give cushion. And every time I try to give cushion, that happens all the time. I think I complained about it in the stream the first day when it happened. And I'm seeing it now, even in this game right here, because I mean nickel over G, and every time I try to give cushion, my safety either comes down. See, that just happened to somebody have a chance. That's why you keep seeing me running to the top of my linebacker, because I'm trying to cover the space that was just given up by my safety by rotating. If I make any adjustments in over G, one of my safeties, he rotates down. And see what I'm seeing? See how they keep switching positions? And I have to realign him just to get him back to where he's supposed to be, because he's going to give up a big play. It's weird, man. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. And I know he has a fast wide receiver, and I'm trying to give cushion to the safety. And every time I do it, I have to play stock because of that, and because I know he's going to go deep, and he's been trying to beat me deep all game. So there goes the safety again, and I got to rotate to the top to help out because he's going back up there again. And this time, I happened to just knock him out of bounds. But that was the issue I kept facing in this game. So I don't know if it's an issue with the game. Maybe that needs to get addressed. I don't know. But that's just something I'm noticing. Like, I'm really scared to make any type of adjustments that way. But other than that, that's, you know, that one complaint. Man defense in general. Yeah. Like I said, it's tough, man. If you don't have, like my team, I don't have the fastest wide receivers. And they're open people, they're open receivers, but because of the way the rush is, you betrays your eyes. You're not able to look upfield because you're so worried about the rush and trying to get the ball off that, you know, you just either throw a pick or you don't time it right, you know, and then they get you. But the defense, they react fast. So I don't know if it's gonna get touched. I don't know. But people that play MUT that have Acrobat, man, they're gonna have a rough time playing this game. A rough time. So the trend I'm seeing now is most people are scoring. There's a lot more defensive touchdowns because there's a lot more picks because the defenders are reacting really fast to the ball. So it's making for an interesting game. But the thing I said, the good thing about it is that you're never out of the game. Like this guy was down 14-0. Now I'm having a hard time moving the ball. You know, he could end up coming back. But patience is still the key. Like I'm trying to settle down here. And he goes to sack. That's number 7 again from the edge. Somebody just missed the block again. And he's not really blitzing. It's just the guy on the edge on the right side just keep beating my guy. So. And because of this number changing in the field, I don't know who anybody is. This is a crazy play right here, though. There goes again number 7 off the edge. That was a crazy play. 3rd down 21. Talk about getting lucky. I used the skill-based passing to throw that pass all the way to the edge over there. But there are times where I've tried to use the skill-based passing and I put it at the very edge of the circle, and I still can't get the pass right. The defender beats me to it. I tried it twice in this game, and both times it's like we're at the very edge of the circle, and it's still the defender still got there. So I'm in the red zone here. Let's see if I can score. Hey, I use all my backs. I got good. The only part I really don't use as much is Ebner. You know, it's only a 5-minute game. It's only so much players you can use. Like I would like to use all of my players like here and there, but it's hard to get everybody playing in here. Right, definitely get a good mix. Ooh, look at triangle. You see what I mean about the rush betraying your eyes? Triangle's wide open. Missed it. Completely missed it. It's almost like if you don't have your eye trained to the receiver you're gonna throw to. Like you don't have time to come off of one and go to another. That's the thing. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's an adjustment all of us have to make because we're so used to having so much time in the pocket that now when there is no time in the pocket, it's like, you know, we're starting to look like, all of us are starting to look like real NFL quarterbacks now. We're all struggling to throw the ball, like, you know, because we don't have enough time in the pocket to throw. So I don't necessarily call it a bad thing. The only thing that becomes a bad thing is if man defense becomes the meta and everybody starts playing man defense. Yeah, then they have to do something about it because you're not going to have a game where all everybody's doing is playing man press and blitzing. It's going to ruin your game. So that's why, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they patch man defense. I really wouldn't be surprised. At least gives a little bit of like leeway on it so people can use the zones more and open up the game a little bit. Because if man defense becomes the thing, then it's going to ruin man 23. That's just what I'm seeing as of right now. They need to tone it down a little bit. Just man defense. Everything else stays the same. Just even leave the pass rush like crazy. But just tone down man defense. Because if they don't, I'm telling you, it's going to break the game. Everybody's going to be running man defense. If they're not already doing it right now, they're all going to be running man defense. Even this guy, that's all he's doing is running man defense. And putting some zones underneath. So you just got to loosen a little bit. That way you can at least throw the ball a little bit. And it just be a matter of mixing up zones and man and playing that way to open up the game a little bit more. So, but you know, I'm still trying to hold my little lead here and see if I can score again. Like, you know, every now and then you're going to get a big play, but then you get the first down and it's just a matter of, all right, how do I get 10 more yards? So right now I'm like really struggling. There's really nobody open here except for X. I should have thrown it to X, but I thought that user was going to follow X all the way through, but he peeled off, I mean, picked the ball off, so I'm still trying here. And this play, oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. But he was really good at just throwing the ball deep all game. He's been trying to beat me deep all game. You see, there've been overthrows. He just hasn't really had any good luck. Picked it off again. So as we see, you know, you can still come back in the game because you're gonna have a defensive stop every now and then. But generally, all I'm still playing really, I'm mixing man every now and then, but more into the zones than anything, and force him to throw within the zones. But he's just like I said, he's straight up man defense. It's just straight up man defense. Like double moves should be beating this stuff, but they're not. This is just a solid, like, man defense just works so well that that's a zone right there he was playing. I'll catch him in a cover three. Back to man. Because I can kind of figure out the zones and kind of throw within it. So a lot of people don't like playing zones because of that. And I know the Bears, they're just not a strong team when it comes to outbreaking routes. Sacked again. Like this 7 guy, man, he was just eating me out all day on that right edge. I was blocking the tight end, everything. He's just, I can get away. Look at this, all the way to the edge, to the sideline, and he still picked it off. So I don't know. If you watch that last interception, this play right here, man. Like, I couldn't believe he caught that pass. I was right in front of the ball. I jumped in front of it to knock it down. He still mossed me. So because of that, he ties the game. Yeah, but that interception though, I threw it by the sideline. Like, the only person should be catching the ball should be me. Either I catch it or I drop it out of bounds or something. Not an interception. Here's another one too. I'm gonna put the cursor all the way on the edge of the circle. And still, this man defense, man, look. Still, all the way on the edge of the sideline. He still picked it off, but he got out of bounds, so he didn't stay in bounds. So I don't know how this skill-based thing is working on. The man defense is just really that good. And this one here, I barely got it off. I just threw it to the inside of my receiver. So the cursor to the inside. Just to get away from that that defender to catch the ball. So basically, I'm just trying to slow down because, you know, I've been, ever since the first quarter, I really haven't scored. So I'm trying to take my time here on this drive to see if I can, like, put the ball in the end zone at least. So I'm going to be, like, extremely conservative with my play calling and make sure I see what I'm seeing before I throw the ball so I don't throw another pick. So slowly I'm moving. And of course I'm double teaming number 7 on the right edge. I'm helping out my tackle out there, keeps getting beat all the time. And of course I'm sprinkling some runs every now and then. Keep it modest. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to move that defender on the left. I'm trying to move him out, so I'm going to move that receiver just to get him, just to move him out. I thought I could run to that space, but he came back. That receiver didn't block that dude. But that's why I was moving him out, trying to get that defender out the way. So this is a pretty good drive, man. Considering how rough I had it all day. Could have scored here, but I didn't want to give him no time. You just go ahead and sit down. I didn't realize the Eagles had good, like, wide receivers. Their wide receivers are fast. Yeah, they have really good wide receivers. I think I said it in my review of the Bears offense. I have receivers that are, I have a 94 guy, but most 93, 91, and 90. You would think that's fast, but I don't know, in this game, they don't get away. They don't get away from the defenders at all. So even Mooney is fast, but he doesn't get away from anybody. Oh. So right now I'm just really basically just playing prevent D. I got 5 guys deep and just blitz some outside guys. That's really all this is, just prevent defense. I just don't want to give up any touchdowns. I'll take those, thank you, sir. Overthrown. Alright guys, man, that's the wrap on this one. I'm on how many game? Maybe like a 6 or 7 game win streak. But I have my record at the end of the video, so you can check it out after this thing wraps up. Alright fellas, man, hope you're enjoying the video. But like I said, man, I just have a feeling if they don't do something about the man defense in a way, tone it down a little bit, it's gonna become the meta. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, man, I'm still enjoying the game. Alright man, talk to you guys later. 1.